The next step to creating the nonprofit marketing plan is to prepare ideal personas. Some of you on the call probably have already worked on nonprofit personas. I think there's more to be learned, even if you've done them, in terms of refreshing them and making sure they're really working for your organization. So we do like to refresh these at least every couple of years. And if you haven't created them already, ideal personas are really an essential foundation asset for your organization. And they're critical to setting a foundation for your marketing and sales and development efforts. We have a tool for this for creating ideal personas that you can download as well. It's the Nonprofit Persona Template. And here's an example of the product of the persona development process that we engage in. And you can see the kinds of information that you're gathering. The idea is create an ideal persona that represents the person that you're trying to reach. And as an organization, you might have 3 of these, you might have 5 of them. They're going to be differentiated by, really anytime you see a different set of goals, a significantly different set of goals or challenges, or a significantly different set of demographics and roles, like professional roles or personal roles. When you see those differences, then you know you're going to need a different persona for that person. We're mapping out, really coming to understand each of our types of ideal personas, goals and challenges, so that we can tell our story in a way that reaches them and makes clear what the value is of our organization for what they want to do and what they're interested in and what they're passionate about. Over here, we have information to remind ourselves. This is just an internal document. It's not anything you're going to share outside the organization. But we're cueing ourselves over here to remember, hey, these are the things that we do to help this person meet their goals and challenges. And then at the bottom, there's a space for the client marketing goals. So what is the marketing goal that is most relevant for us to remember for this individual? So that's kind of the outcome. And then a second slide, we usually, uh, convey and capture things like identifiers. What kind of person might this be? Personality characteristics, common objections, things that, reasons that they might not get on board with what you are trying to cultivate them to do with your organization, where they get their information, what kind of day they might have in a day-to-day basis, and then a real quote.